I'm going to do an all signs reading. I'm going to do the Age of Aquarius prophecies this weekend. I want more time for it. I feel like on the weekend I'll have more time to really dive deep. Because I feel intuitively that there's a lot coming. there's a lot of shifting happening. So yeah, anyway, let's do an all signs. Let's see what the general energy is for everybody. See what's going on. See how it can help, you know? All right, so what is it? What's going on with my current collective? Okay. Fuck. Okay, King of Cups in reverse. I feel there's somebody here trying to neglect their emotional needs or trying to be out of their feelings. Somebody who probably doesn't know what to do with feelings when they get them, right? Six of Wands in reverse, feeling like you're not appreciated or getting the acknowledgement that you deserve. Two of Wands in reverse, feeling like you don't really have much of direction or options. And then a Five of Cups, feeling like your love is wasted or like thrown down the drain. Which could explain the King of Cups in reverse too. It's like trying to get out of that feeling, trying to ignore, neglect those feelings. So, let's talk about this. Dude, my throat chakra, as soon as I started doing this reading, it's like it started acting up. So, I don't know if that resonates with anybody, but maybe there's something that needs to be said here. Fuck. Hold on. Let me just, open my throat real fast. Jesus. Okay, so King of Cups in reverse. Maybe somebody doesn't want me talking about it, but you know me. I'm always talking about it. Yeah, so Ten of Pentacles. I feel you like focused more on the material aspects of life rather than the emotional aspects, right? Like you're just like, fine, I'll get my money, I'll do this, I'll, whatever. Six of Wands in reverse, not getting the acknowledgement that you want or feel like you deserve. Not feeling appreciated. Let's talk about that. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, it's like you feel like you're putting in all this work. You feel like you're working really hard and doing the most. Still feeling like you're not getting that acknowledgement. Maybe what you're doing you don't really love, and that kind of goes into the King of Cups in reverse as well. It's like, if you don't love it, don't do it, but yeah, the Ten of Pentacles, I do see you being very, like, financially okay, though. I feel like most of this turmoil is, like, emotional. Two of Wands in reverse, feeling like directionless or like you don't have many options. Let's talk about that. Yeah, the Tower. Something fell apart here. Feel feel like all this love was wasted. Like you just threw all your feelings down the drain. Let's clarify the Tower. What fell apart here? The world fell apart? Okay, that's dramatic. Okay, the world did not fall apart. I feel your dramatic ass energy from here. Okay, calm down. You're still doing very fine financially. You're doing good. Your world fell apart. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing because it just that's what I would say. Okay, in this situation, I'd be like, the world fell apart. You know, it's like it's not the world. It's your world, in particular. Maybe you wanted to travel the world and something like didn't work out here or something. We're feeling like, what's the point? I don't know. I don't know. There's just this energy. I get it. I get it. So 5 of Cups. What did you waste your love on? Seven of Cups in reverse. Somebody that you felt was your only option for love. Right? You were like, I just don't have other options. Could you explain the Two of Wands in reverse too? Feeling directionless, optionless. Why do you feel like that? Okay, with the Magician, it's like you manifested somebody here or something. I'm going to say somebody because I really feel intuitively that you manifested somebody. I feel like you manifested them into your life. You like prayed about it, you wanted it, called them there. And for whatever reason, 6 of Swords, they left, right? They walked away from your life. And that's when the Tower hit and you felt like the world fell apart, right? Why did they leave? Right? The Magician is also somebody who doesn't reveal their secrets. Like maybe there was something that you didn't say. Let's see. Why did they leave? Okay. Okay. Drama queen. No, I'm kidding. I love you. But here's why they left. Okay. Page of Cups. They offered you something. They told you that they loved you. They, or vice versa, put the energy where it belongs. You probably did this for them, but how I'm reading it is how I'm seeing it. So it looks like they offered you something. They came in, they're like, you prayed for me, you manifested me, you brought me here. I feel you. I love you, right? So then they come in, they tell you, right? Knight of Wands in reverse. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is you because it really concurs with the King of Cups in reverse. It really concurs with like the Two of Wands in reverse and the Five of Cups and pretty much all of this. You know, it really is saying like you didn't feel like you had a choice, but you didn't tell them the truth about your feelings, right? Knight of Wands in reverse. You were not honest about your feelings. Maybe you were scared. Maybe whatever. Maybe you felt like it was bad fortune to try to, I don't know, whatever the case is. Maybe they weren't what you thought you were praying for, right? Or maybe it didn't come in the form that you thought it would be. Whatever the case is, they tried. And you didn't reciprocate their feelings, so they left, right? And with the Justice card showing up, it's like saying this is kind of fair. This is like, it's fair that they left. It's fair that they didn't stay and waste their feelings, you know, because like I feel like they really did like try, you know, they showed you love. They tried to love you. But it was like your fear, your doubt, your insecurity kind of got in the way of that, and you're like, no, it can't possibly be. It can't happen. Da 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 da. And so when they walked away, you're like, oh no, the tower, you know. But it's like, but that's fair. If you're not gonna be open and honest about your feelings, then like, what are they supposed to do? Just sit there in limbo, you know? Like, you felt like you had no options. They were the option. They were the world to you, right? Or vice versa. Put the energy where it belongs, like I said. I'm just reading it as I see it. And it's like, you just were unable to do it. But here it's like showing that you love them and you feel like you wasted your love on them and like they were the only thing for you and whatever. So why didn't you reciprocate? That's what I want to know. Why didn't you? Oh my god, this, I feel like I'm reading the other person to the Aquarius reading. Because, like, I just did an Aquarius reading, and I feel like I'm reading the other person, like the person that they were dealing with. That's fucking crazy. Okay, hold on. Because it's just too synchronistic. It's like I'm seeing two sides of the story here. With the Star card showing up like this, I feel heavy Aquarian energy. But it's like they were like a light in the darkness for you. They were like an earth angel to you. I feel like they poured out their love for you. You know, like that's the imagery I see. They're pouring out their love for you. Nine of Cups in reverse tells me you were unhappy. Why? Or like you couldn't, you felt like you couldn't do it, right? For whatever reason. Like maybe you were like God's like, here you go, here's your divine counterpart. And you're like, I'm waiting for my divine counterpart. You need to go, lady or guy. You know, you're like, you need to go. I'm still waiting for the love of my life. And then it's like, oh, they're like, oh, okay, I'll just go then. And then they go, and then you're like, that was the love of my life. It's like, well, yeah, 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 I don't know. It's like you were sitting there like, nope, I'm still waiting for the love of my life. I'm still waiting for the other person. And it's like, did you not feel the fucking earthquake when they walked in the room inside your skin? Like, it's like, did you really not? I feel like you felt it. I feel like you knew instinctively, but you just kept waiting for something else. You were just like, no, the circumstances, no, this, da 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 da. And you kind of pushed them against the wall where they were like, dude, I literally can't stay here and wait for you. Like, I literally won't. I don't know. It's like, it's funny when you get what you pray for, and then you're like, they're not submissive enough. They're not compliant enough. They're not, no, they challenge you like a fucking soulmate should, right? And you didn't like being challenged. You didn't like having your ideals challenged. You didn't like your mindset being challenged because you didn't like feeling like you could have been wrong, right? Or vice versa. Put it where it belongs. Until you found out that you were hella fucking wrong and that tower hit, right? You were still hopeful for the other fucking person to come along. What other person were you hopeful for? Like, that was your divine counterpart. Did... they communicated like you. They loved like you. They did all the things, but you were just looking for somebody to appease your physical desires or like appease your like your idea of what that should look like. And when they didn't look like what you thought, you were just like, okay, goodbye. Or they didn't feel like what you thought. I don't know, but there's like this energy of like this divine masculine energy coming from you. I hella feel, and it's like this happens to all divine masculines where, you know, the divine feminine shows up and they're like, I love you, what's up, da, 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 da. And then it's like they don't realize that's their divine feminine until they leave, and until they let go, and then energetically the divine feminine gets so fucking fed up with the whole journey. They're like, okay, fine, bye. Like, whatever. And then the masculine decides like, but wait, I love you. It's like, bro, honestly, like, I don't know. I feel like that's the unfair part about this twin flame journey, honestly, is that you don't know till you know. And if you don't know, now you know, right? It's like, because then you feel like part of your soul was ripped away from you, right? Yeah. Pretty sure that's how the divine feminine felt the entire time, actually. But, you know, fuck their feelings, right? They're just you in another body. More than that. And if you are dealing with an Aquarius, you're lucky. that they even put in as much time and energy as they did, because when they're done, they're really fucking done. You know? Like, I don't know if you've met many Aquarians. I'm a double Aquarius, sun and moon. So it's like, when I'm done with something, I'm really all the fucking way done. Like, I walk all the fucking way away. Yeah, the Hierophant in reverse, it's like this refusal to learn or grow, right? In a situation. And with the Death card in reverse, it's also this refusal to let old cycles die, right? That's kind of resisting the flow, right? You're resisting the flow. Four of Swords tells me you might lose sleep over this. You might see them in your dreams. You might really think about that. Nine of Wands tells me you're coming towards the end of the cycle, but with the Death in reverse, it's like it hasn't ended yet. Whatever, this cycle of you feeling like a victim or all beat up or, you know, like emotionally like damaged or whatever, it's like, it's because you're holding on to it. It's like you're identifying with the pain, which is the opposite of what you should do. The Chariot in reverse, that's why nothing's moving, right? That's why you have the Hierophant in reverse. That's why nothing's growing, because you're choosing to identify with the pain rather than to learn from the pain and understand why it happened the way that it did. I mean, you rejected the very fucking thing you prayed for. Like, what more? It's like you tied God's hands in this situation where God was like, bro, I gave it to you. You asked, you received, and then you're like, fuck this, goodbye. Okay. Seven of Swords in reverse. I feel this, like, putting down your swords. Quit being so fucking, like, defensive and guarded, right? That's kind of the energy of where you're at. Like, you're gonna stop being so defensive and guarded. Lay down your emotional weapons because you're not letting anyone through, right? You keep praying for love and then you don't let anybody through, right? Or you keep praying for whatever and then you're just like, you know, it reminds me of my own twin flame journey, which is kind of funny. My twin flame would pray for me to come home, for me to be there, and then like as soon as I showed up, it was like I was ghosted in my own fucking house, right? It was like, goodbye, I'll see you later. Like, you know, it was like hi and bye, hi and bye, hi and bye, and eventually I was like, okay, bye. Like, why are you even praying for me to come back? Like, you don't even fucking give a fuck. Like, you know? And so I kind of get the same vibe here. Like, I feel like this masculine, you know, whether it's you or somebody else, I mean, you could be the divine feminine, just like understanding that I am talking about your masculine right now and his or and their mindset, his or her, or they, or whatever. But I hope you understand, if you are the divine feminine, that I am talking about your masculine right now. But it's like, this energy of like this masculine keeps like asking for it, right? Feeling like, I don't want to waste my love, da da da. And then they're like, as soon as it shows up, they're just like, they act like it's not theirs or like not what they wanted or whatever. And it's exactly what they fucking asked for. It's exactly what they fucking asked for. Right? So maybe like this masculine, whether it's you or the person you're dealing with, needs to fucking figure that shit out. Like, what do you even want? Like, you know, it just does not make sense. It's like not computing with me, I guess, because like that's the most frustrating thing about this whole journey is like the masculine is always the one like, oh, where's my soulmate? Where are they? Da, da, da. And you're like standing there and you're like, you know, and it's like, well, okay, goodbye then, you know, and it's like, if you're the feminine and you got shoved out by this fucking masculine, well, dude, honestly, like, maybe you deserve better or you deserve to not waste your time, you know. And if you're the masculine, I hope you understand that I also feel that your feminine deserves better than that, deserves to be treated better than that, because it looks like they showed up offering you nothing but love and support. And you're just getting